So I'd like you to find your beautiful, very switched on mountain pose, but we're really pressing into that inner edge of the ball of the foot. So if you can activate the legs, can you get them really nice and active, sucking in that core, root to rise, pressing through the feet as you raise yourself up. Nice, even breath. And then picking your single points to focus on, whether that's on the floor, the wall, somewhere else. Then perhaps bringing your hands to hips is option one. You're going to bring your weight into your left foot, coming onto your right toes. Just allow yourself to keep that active engagement through the feet, through the legs, particularly that standing leg. We want to keep that nice activation throughout. Bringing the knee out to the side. Option one is to leave the toes on the floor if you're still working with your balance. Otherwise, starting to gently walk the foot up the leg, can leave it below the knee or help it above the knee. I'm going to leave it below today. Checking your alignment here, really focusing on that core, that raising up through the spine. You can keep the hands on the hips. Always an option to have a wall beside you or in front of you, something like that, just for an extra bit of support. We can bring the hands in front in prayer pose today. Hands above, perhaps. And then if you do have the hands above and you want the extra challenge, this is where you might want to start shifting your gaze up the sky. So shifting that gaze will really add another element to your balance. You can see I'm starting to wobble as I'm talking and doing that. And the final challenge would be to close your eyes. Holding here for another few seconds, keeping the focus on that breath, evenly going in and out through the nose. Releasing the hands back down to the hips that are above. And slowly bringing that knee back up to the front. And then the foot back down, taking perhaps a couple of hip circles here. You might want to roll back and forth onto the balls of the feet and the heels. Stretching off the legs with the ankle rolls. And then when you're ready, you're going to find that mountain pose, the active version. The pressing into those balls of the feet, really switching on those leg muscles. So can you switch on? Can you feel those inner thighs activating, those ankles activating, core activated, spine nice and straight. Feeling like you're growing really tall, but from the root. And then finding that single point in front of you to stare at as you bring the hands to the hips. Coming onto your right foot this time, bringing your left toes to the floor, keeping that core nice and engaged, spine nice and straight. Just checking I haven't like swung that hip out to the side. And then when you're ready, walking it, so bringing the knee around and then walking it up to whichever position you want to work with on this side. So option two, bring it above the knee if you'd like. I'm going to stick with it below. See if you can really press through the feet here, using it to really ground you, to help you get that extra length through the spine. When you're ready, perhaps bringing the hands to prayer position. Option to bring the hands up. Option to lift the gaze up to the sky. option to close the eyes. Coming back to your breath in this pose as we hold it for a few more breaths wherever you are. Exhale to release the hands down to the hips if they're not there already. And then bringing the knee back to the front, releasing the foot back down very gracefully. Lovely. And when you're ready, that's taking some hip rolls, some ankle rolls, and any other movement that feels good.